Live from downtown Detroit, Local 4 News at 6 starts now.
First responders find themselves in a strange situation after a car rams their rig and appears to be stuck to the back of it for miles. Good evening, everybody. I'm Karen Drew in for Devin Skillion.
And I'm Kimberly Gill. That story tops our news at 6. A bizarre incident involving a Detroit EMS rig. Sean Lay's live to explain what happened. Sean, it appears the ambulance was hit from behind on purpose.
On purpose, and I'm putting you at home behind the steering wheel like this is the ambulance. And look, we're talking about Detroit medics out on the street doing their job, ready to save lives and go to emergencies. They start getting hit from behind 8 different times from a car. So they don't know if they're under attack. They don't know if this is some sort of road rage they're not aware of. They get to the 11th precinct for safety. They come all the way over here. This is going on for 2 miles. When they felt safe enough to get out, they noticed that the car that was ramming them was actually attached to the ambulance. Take a look at this.
We're south of 8 Mile. We've got a car that is continuously hitting us from the rear.
In their own words,
Opponent at St. Albans heading southbound.
This Detroit EMS rescue team driving medic number 15 describing their chaotic drive Monday morning with a car ramming, jamming, and slamming them from behind.
And they are continuously pushing us right now.
This happening on the city's east side.
We're still southbound Cohen. We just passed 7 Mile now.
That crew not stopping. They're trying to get away from this driver dispatch, urging that crew to somehow
respond to the 11th precinct.
Get to the 11th precinct. Driving like this for more than 2 miles, it became evident that the car was stuck on the back of that ambulance.
Well, left precinct, no, we're coming in hot. I don't know if they're attached to our bumper or not, but they keep pushing us. We're pulling up.
Medic 15, your exact location.
We're out front. We can't turn in the driveway here. The car is just on us on the backside. It won't allow us to turn in.
Medic 15 scouts coming outside to you.
Yeah, we see them coming out now.
All right, back here live on the east side. That happening all the way up this way towards the 11th precinct, officers coming out this way to help. If you noticed, the window, driver's side window of that Jeep that was on the ambulance was smashed out. That's because police officers had to smash that out to get to the driver. This, we've learned, is a mental health emergency. Those officers were able to get the driver to the hospital. He is apparently going to be okay. The medics are okay, but Kimberly and Karen, medics that see everything on the streets here, were perplexed. They haven't seen something like this. Back to you.
Really is bizarre. Okay, Sean, thank you.
Well, the parents of the Oxford school shooter will go to trial for the charges against them. The Michigan Court of Appeals announced that decision today. Jennifer and James Crumbly were fighting the involuntary manslaughter charges, but in a 3-0 opinion, the judges say the murders could have been prevented if the Crumblys hadn't bought a gun for their son, or if they had taken him home from school when staff became alarmed with his extreme drawings. Attorneys for the Crumblys acknowledged bad decisions were made, but not ones that rise to a criminal level. They aren't commenting on today's decision. They can appeal to the state Supreme Court. Right now at the state capitol, a rally demanding common sense gun safety laws.
And one of the people speaking is an MSU student who was shot on February 13th and was hospitalized in critical condition. Jacqueline Francis is live in Lansing for us tonight. Jacqueline, I understand that student just spoke.
He did, and it was powerful to hear. MSU student Troy Forbush took a bullet to the chest. He spent a week in the ICU. He was the first of the MSU students shot to be released from the hospital, and he was here today to share his story publicly for the first time. Take a listen.
What I initially thought to be someone accidentally dropping a heavy textbook quickly turned out to be the piercing sound of a handgun being fired at me and my peers through the doorway entrance in the back of our classroom. I fell to the ground from my seat and tried to act as if I were already dead. As he panned the room with his handgun, I pled for my life and screamed, "Please don't shoot me." We were met face to face with pure evil. Seconds after being shot clean through the lung, 2 entrance wounds and 2 exit wounds, laying in a state of shock that will never leave my mind and forever haunt me, I could feel my phone under me and maneuvered to grab it and call my mom at exactly 8:18 p.m.
His mom then rushed to the scene. And again, that was Troy Forbush sharing his story. In the weeks since the shooting, he has become a strong advocate for gun reform. He was also joined by Oxford High School survivors today who also spoke at the rally. Reporting live from the state capitol in Lansing, Jacqueline Francis, Local 4.
Really brave of him to share his story. Jacqueline, we appreciate it.
A legal victory tonight for Warren Mayor Jim Fouts as he seeks his 5th term in office. City Council has challenged Fouts' eligibility to be on the ballot this year due to a term limits amendment, and that was approved by voters back in 2020. But today, a Macomb County Circuit Court ruled Fouts is eligible to run because the language of that amendment doesn't really make it clear whether previous time in office before 2020 counts toward the term limit. City Council still has the option to appeal the decision.
We are learning more about a hit-and-run crash that killed a middle school student in Walled Lake. 13-year-old was killed when 4 cars crashed at the intersection of West Maple and Decker Roads last night. Police say it was caused by a driver trying to escape police. That driver ran from the scene and still has not been caught. Superintendent of Walled Lake Schools says the girl went to Clifford Smart Middle School and lived in Commerce Township. 5 other people were hurt in that crash.
In a Local 4 update, a Detroit man is facing charges tonight for beating his pit bull puppy. We first brought you this story earlier this week. Police say the man filmed himself beating his dog at a home near Tireman and Greenfield on the city's west side. Police say he did it because the puppy broke his sunglasses. After the beating, the man put the dog in a garbage can outside. The dog did survive. The suspect is now charged with the torture of animals.
Ford says its electric vehicle business lost $3 billion during the past 2 years. The automaker says it will lose a similar amount this year. Ford says it's investing heavily in new technology, and it expects the electric vehicle unit to be profitable before taxes by late 2026. Ford's CFO says this branch should be viewed as a startup company within Ford.
All right, we're just about a half hour from Michigan State taking on Kansas State in the Sweet 16 of the men's NCAA tournament.
It's happening in New York City, and Bernie Smilovitz is there to set the stage for us. Hi, Bernie.
Kimberly, it's raucous. It's unbelievable out here. People are just psyched up and pumped for this game. K-State fans are going in. Michigan State fans have been going in. And this thing tips off in less than a half an hour, as you said. East Regional semifinal. Tyson Walker's been huge for Michigan State. Tom Izzo's a huge supporter of this New Yorker.
He can get you 30 on some nights, and he can shut down the other players. So I don't know if it is New York City. Unfortunately, I don't recruit enough out here, but Tyson would definitely give me a lot of reasons. He's been an unbelievable kid.
There you go. Tom Izzo. As for K-State, they have a 5'8" point guard. He's from New York also. Marquise Noel is his name, and he knows Walker well from playing against him in high school, junior high school, and on the playground.
When we step on the court, it's going to be nothing but competition, but now that I'm here, I just want to, congratulate him on where he came from and how he, got better, and now we both on this stage. So, I mean, it's gonna be a tough game. It's gonna be a blessing.
That's for sure. It tips off 6:30. We're going to talk fast in sports, and then we're racing inside to watch it. Kids, back to you.
All right, you're working hard out there, Bernie.
Looking forward to it. We'll talk to you in a little bit, Bernie. Thank you. All right, well, the rain has moved out, but it won't be the last we see of it this week.
No, let's get over to forward meteorologist Kim Adams for your first look at your forecast.
Well, we're getting a break from the rain, and it will continue to be dry all the way through tomorrow night. So we got a nice 24 hours of dry weather, but it's just so cloudy out there, and temperatures are dropping a little bit. 43 now at City Airport. They were at 49 last hour. 44 in Pontiac, 39 in Mount Clemens, upper 30s in Port Huron. As we widen the view, we are just under cloudy skies right now. The rain we had this morning is now headed off to the east coast, and we'll have that brief break here in Metro Detroit. So when you send the kids to the bus stop tomorrow morning, it won't be the rainy morning like we had this morning, but it's going to be chilly though. 32 degrees with mostly cloudy skies, a cooler afternoon. There might be some filtered sunshine, but a lot of clouds as well, with highs only in the low 40s tomorrow. And this time of year, we should be all the way into the 50s by the weekend. So below normal Friday, then umbrellas needed for Saturday. And I hate to say it, but there could be a few wet snowflakes possible Saturday, depending on what time you set your alarm for Saturday morning. I'll talk about that coming up. coming up, but you can go to the Forewarn Weather app and download that tonight, and that way you'll know exactly when that rain and perhaps the rain-snow mix moves into your neighborhood. Just type in your neighborhood, go to your favorite app store, type in WDIV. It's free.